Donald Trump swept back into the White House this year promising, among other things, retribution against his perceived enemies. 9 months later, the unprecedented scope of that pledge, or threat, is fully taking shape. He has vocally encouraged his attorney general to target political opponents. He has suggested the government should revoke TV licenses to bring a biased mainstream media to heel. He has targeted law firms he sees as adversaries, pulling government security clearances and contracts. Trump's moves have been conducted with a kind of open zeal, brazenness, his critics say, that might belie how dramatic and norm-shattering they are. His demand a week ago that the Justice Department prosecute a handful of named political opponents, for instance, is the kind of thing that, when it was discussed in private and revealed in Oval Office recordings a half-century ago, prompted a bipartisan outcry that led to Richard Nixon's resignation as president. Now it is just a blip in the weekly news cycle. And the pace at which Trump is expanding presidential authority in order to impose his will is, if anything, accelerating. On Thursday, Trump signed an order on domestic terrorism and political violence, saying it would be used to investigate wealthy people who fund professional anarchists and agitators. He suggested liberal billionaires George Soros and LinkedIn founder Reid Hoffman could be among them. Then hours later, Trump's Justice Department announced it had indicted James Comey, the former FBI director and Trump critic whom the president had said was guilty as hell days earlier. Trump has justified a looming crackdown on left-wing groups by pointing to two recent and shocking acts of violence. First, the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk on a college campus, and then this week's gun attack targeting immigration agents in Dallas, in which 2 migrant detainees were wounded and 1 killed.